Right, so we have embarked on a journey to Skopje, North Macedonia, and we are about to cross the border from Bulgaria to Macedonia. So we'll let you know how it goes. First time crossing a border in the Balkan country. Honestly, just gonna show them the card, Hopefully that'll be enough.
Let's go. Me and Ian are out in the wild. Today we're gonna meet up with some Macedonian women. Heading to the bus stop. Stay tuned.
So
Be normal.
we're here in Macedonia, and you see unique things out here.
Whoa, look at.
This is a real horse and cart. Hauling recycling. People really just do their job in creative ways. They just do what they gotta do, man. Punching the horse. Kind of looks weird at me. Maybe he doesn't want me filming. That's okay. We just respect those boundaries, I love the unique beauty of this, beautiful place.
Here we are at the statue of Alexander the Great, probably one of the greatest men to ever exist. He conquered the entire known world at the time in Greece in the span of 10 years, from 20 to 32. The guy was he was a fucking Chad. The modern mind can't comprehend the aura that guy had. From his youth to his death, all he did was dominate. We need to have that back in the fucking white race. We need to have that spirit.
We're here in the capital of Macedonia, where we have this grand statue of Alexander the Great, one of the greatest kings in human history.
It's inspiring, man. It's inspiring. God. Where have all the great men gone? Alexander the Great was infamous for having accepted the beliefs and cultures of the people he conquered. And in that, he was unlike any other conqueror in the world apart from maybe Genghis Khan. If he had lived beyond the age of 32 instead of dying at Babylon from some insidious sickness, he would have likely united both the Greeks and the Persians together and created the single most impressive civilization we've ever seen, if only he had lived. See on the facade the battles between the Macedonians and the Persians. They were probably the most formidable force at the time. In today's day and age, there are so few real leaders. A lot of the leaders we see in the mainstream media are corrupted or only put in place there because they are able to be controlled by the powers that be. Trump, Musk, Zelensky, all these guys are hacks. They're not real leaders. Alexander the Great was a real leader. He's inspiring to the men of today. He's inspiring to the men of 1,000 years ago. Alexander the Great would always lead from the front. Every single battle he took part in, not only would he take part in the strategy, he would also be at the front of the army, inspiring his troops atop his horse. And he had, in one of his speeches, he showed all of his soldiers the countless scars that he had, not from the back, but from the front. All the scars he had were across his abdomen, because he would always fight from the front, and he would never run.
Never run from your task at hand. Lead from the front, conquer from the front, and conquer your tasks, conquer every level and stone in which you step on in order to become a better person, to achieve greatness in your life. We should all aspire to be like Alexander the Great, like these great men of old who have tried and fought and prevailed, right? Pouring their heart and passion into the cause, that is, greater than themselves, greater than, any material desire, something deeply spiritual, something very grand, just living out just that limitless potential, right, from the front.
Alexander the Great was inspired by the heroes of old, such as Achilles. He believed that he was descended from Achilles, and he was driven by glory. His need for glory, his desire for his will and action and story to be immortalized throughout the ages. And obviously we can see through the statue that he was successful in doing so. But I believe at the end of his life, he began to care more and more about creating a lasting legacy that was more than just him, kind of in a selfish way, but more in a selfless kind of cohesive network in which he could rule, and there would be a better civilization for it, and all the peoples would benefit from that.
So it's a shame that he never realized that dream.
Yeah, it's a true shame. It's a true shame.
A common sight. A common sight are stray dogs in the Balkans, in these cities. You'll have them often tagged on the ear to show that they have been given all the necessary shots and things for someone to pick up a dog and adopt them. This one, I'm not seeing the tag, but still, I just have a heart for these cute creatures. Look at him basking in the sun. Next to such a great statue of a greater man.
All right, so we're here in the Balkan, Macedonian, Turkish bazaar. We just had some great Balkan food. I got kebab, I got shish kebab. And now we're going into this charming antique shop.
We're here with two beautiful Macedonian girls. We're having a great time together. Let's go into this shop and see what they got.
Zdravo. Nesmijeme da snimame? Dobro.
Shit. It's fucking day after hanging out with these Macedonian chicks. I'm fucking sick. Look at this nigga, man. Look at him. Look at that. It's 1 p.m. They fucking got us. Further reflection, I've decided that it wasn't the girls that poisoned us. It was the men that ran the shop, that ran the restaurant that we ate at. Because those two guys saw these two fucking stupid Americans with these two beautiful Macedonian women. And they felt jealous. They felt seething envy. And to satiate their twisted desires, they had to put some fucking shit in their food. They gave us some spoiled meat or some rotten potatoes to make us pay for being with their woman.